Welcome. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Oh, you're too kind. This is the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. I'm your main host, Master G. Fitz, my loyal canine companion. He's sleeping in the other room. Maybe he'll make an appearance a little bit later, but not for the start. For now, you're stuck with me and me alone. Well, if you found this show for the first time, this is the NES Happy Hour. We feature retro gaming adventures. That's the channel, Retro Gaming Adventures with Master G. I'm a bit of a collector. I collect Nintendo Entertainment System games from the 80s and 90s. And I have quite a collection, about 400 or so games so far. Actual cartridges from like 85 through like 94 at the latest, 92 maybe. And that's what we do on the show. We feature these games. It's more than just the gameplay, though. Those of you who might be familiar with the show, you know how we do it here. It's a whole happy hour theme, live and unscripted. Anything can happen. We prep each show with a bit of an introduction. Then we dive right into a special cocktail recipe segment. After all, it is the happy hour. I had a long, hard day at the office. I know some of you have as well. I'm ready to kick back. That's what I do after a long, hard day at work. I like to relax, make myself a nice little drink, and play some old school Nintendo games. I'm an old guy. I'm an old guy, and I play the old games. That's what I want to do. You know, I don't care about your PS5s, your Xboxes. Give me a Nintendo controller. Give me one of these little beauties. We'll play that after work to relax. It's nice. These games are fun. You can pick them up, play them in an hour or two. So that's what we do here on the show. We'll make some cocktail recipes. I'll actually share the game manuals and some of the box art with you. You can already see it up on your screen there. I do collect the original game manuals as well, and today's game is no exception. We're going to share that with you before we get into the gameplay segment. And then, as we always do, after we play the game casually for fun, live, chatting, you know, kicking back, relaxing, we'll end each episode with a bar trivia challenge. And today's going to be a fun one. I found some good questions. They're always loosely connected to the game that we featured on the show. So you're going to want to stick around till the very end. You're definitely going to want to see that bar trivia challenge. It's a lot of fun. So that's how we close the episode, and that wraps up our happy hour theme. So that's the show. I hope if you're new, you stick around. Let me tell you about the game we're going to be playing. It's called Life Force. If you're counting at home, we're in season 5. We do 20 episodes per season. This is episode 4 from season 5. So that makes this the 84th game that we've featured on our 84th episode. We have quite a ways to go. It is, after all, our mission to play every single game from the NES library, one per episode, eventually. It may take us 5, 6, 10, 20 years, who knows. But we'll get them all done one way or the other, and this is game number 84. What can I tell you about Life Force? Life Force is an arcade game. It's a shooter. That'll become apparent as we read more about it and fire up the game to play. It's a difficult one. It is the spiritual successor, or perhaps a direct sequel, to a game called Gradius. Gradius, a space shooter known for its incredibly difficult levels, white knuckle action non-stop, extraordinarily hard to beat, a Konami game, and this is basically the sequel to that. Now, when this first came out in arcades, it was known by a different name. In Japan, this game was called Salamander. I can only imagine it's because of this weird snake-like creature on the box art here. But as we talk more about this game, you'll learn that the premise is that some gigantic, sort of galactic-sized space monster, taking the form of, I guess, this snake, is drifting through the universe, gobbling up and eating, you know, giant galaxies or installations, you know, whatever. So this giant space monster has been sent to attack the civilization that was featured in Gradius, and you spend the majority of this game flying inside the monster. So it has a bit of like an organic feel, I think. Like it's weird, and you're like in the guts of the creature as you fly through the levels and shoot all the little spaceships and enemies that fly at you. So it's a lot of interesting gameplay mechanics, a lot of fun. I think we're gonna have a blast playing it, and thank God for the Konami cheat code, right? Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. You hit that cheat code really, really fast right at the title screen, and you get to start with 30 lives. And it's probably going to take us 30 lives to beat level 1, because you guys know we played Gradius back in Season 5, and you know even with the cheat code, there was a cheat code that gave you a bunch of lives, and it gave you all the power-ups to start. I still couldn't beat level 2, even with the help from all the cheat codes. So, you know, I hope to God we fare a little bit better today. Hopefully they learned something from Gradius, because like I said, this is kind of like the sequel to Gradius. It features the same character, the spaceship. I hope they learned from feedback from gamers that this game might be a little too hard for us kids in the 80s. So let's make it a little bit easier. But, you know, after all, it was meant to be an arcade game, and they just wanted to suck up all your quarters. So, you know, the harder they made it, the more quarters they would get as you stood there in the arcades trying to beat it for hours and hours on end and dying over and over and over and over again. When it came over to the US, they called it Life Force. It is the same game as Salamander for all intents and purposes. So that's what this game is, Life Force, the NES version, and that's what we're going to play today. Let's read the box, give you the setup. Life Force, calling all Viper pilots. The galaxy's on the edge of doom again. You have saved the innocent people of Gradius from the vile Bacterions. That was the setup for the original game, Gradius. But now an even deadlier plague has slimed into the neighborhood. It's Zelos, an all-engulfing, planet-eating alien who's hungering to take a bite out of you. Only this time, you don't have to rescue the millions of Gradians alone. You can call on a starfighter friend from the planet Lytis, who will fight beside you in his Road British space destroyer. That's the name of the Player 2 spaceship. Gradius didn't have two-player, but Life Force introduced a two-player element, which is kind of neat. Unfortunately, I don't have a second player to play the game with today, so it's just going to be me, and I'm just going to be playing the one-player mode. You'll both be gunning for max power-ups with ripple lasers, plutonic missiles, and impregnable force fields, but you better be on target, for this isn't your ordinary space scum, and to crush him, you've got to soar through his guts. Blast past his death traps and ultimately blow out his heart. Good luck, Commander. The galaxy's counting on you. And that is Life Force. I told you we're going to fly into this space creature and spend the majority of this game shooting at his insides and all the various enemies that float around inside him. What do you guys think? You think it'll be fun? I think it'll be fun. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are excited for it too. I could use a little bit of mindless button mashing, blasting away at hordes and hordes of enemy spaceships flying at me. So I'm looking forward to that today. But it's not time for the gameplay segment, because we got to get to those cocktail recipes. Let's put those up on the screen. Let's start with our alcoholic cocktail, and then we will show you our other non-alcoholic cocktail. But first, the Salamander. This cocktail is named after the game itself. We call it the Salamander because in the original Japanese and arcade versions, that's what this game was called. It only changed its name when it came over to North America and adopted the name of Life Force for this NES cartridge. So as an homage to the original, we called our alcoholic cocktail the Salamander. There it is up on the screen. I did not quite get the colors right. It's pretty close. But my creme de menthe, I use the cheap creme de menthe, and it's like a bright neon green. It overpowers everything. But this is a pretty easy drink to make. You only really need two alcoholic ingredients. You need some scotch and some creme de menthe. It's a nice minty flavored schnapps. Scotch is just your basic whiskey. from a particular region. I guess I've offended Scotch drinkers by calling it just your basic whiskey. But if you don't have any Scotch, you can put some bourbon in there. You can put some regular whiskey, some Irish whiskey, whatever you got. It's all gonna taste pretty much the same once it's in a drink that's as neon green as this, right? So a shot of that, a shot of the creme de menthe, and a splash of some fresh lemon juice if you have it. Serve that all over ice and top it with soda water or seltzer of some kind, unflavored. And you have a nice bubbly, minty Scotch drink that we call the Salamander here on the show. So cheers. You guys know I'm going to be drinking the signature cocktail while I play live on today's show. As we always say, Fitz and Master G do not condone underage drinking of any kind. So if you are not of legal drinking age, wherever you may reside, we ask that you please do not mix yourself up one of these. Instead, though, every episode in Season 5 is going to feature a game-inspired cocktail and a game-inspired mocktail. That's a cocktail that does not have any alcoholic ingredients in it, but is just as fun to make and just as fun to enjoy on the show. And there it is. This one we've called the Road British. Now, we've named it after the Player 2 spaceship featured in today's game. Because, as you know, the first spaceship from Gradius was called the Vic Viper. When we played Gradius back in Season 3, that was the name of our signature cocktail. We called it the Vic Viper. It was a lot of fun. Since Life Force, or Salamander, introduced two-player mode, they had to introduce a second spaceship for the second player to fly, and they called it the Road British, as we learned when we read the back of the box. So that's what we've called our non-alcoholic mocktail, and there it is. It's very similar, but you're going to need 3 ounces of mint tea, along with a ½ ounce of simple syrup, which is just basically a really concentrated sugar syrup. You mix that together with a splash of fresh lemon juice over ice, and you top that drink off with soda. So we call it the Road British after the ship, but also, because it's got some tea in it. And we know how the Brits like their teas. So mix yourself up one of these. It is Fitz approved. It has no alcohol in it of any kind, and it is very delicious to drink. It basically ends up being like a sweetened, bubbly or carbonated mint tea. So that's kind of what it is. Lemon, mint, extra sugar with soda water in it, or seltzer water if that's all you have. And that makes it a little bit bubbly. So that's kind of what it is. A tea flavored soda, we'll call it. And we call this drink the Road British. So I've given you 2 great drink recipes. I hope you can mix up one of them as we get started with the rest of the show, taking a look at the manual, playing the game together, and wrapping up with bar trivia. If not, fear not. Grab yourself your favorite drink, get some snacks, and settle in, folks, because we got a great show planned for you. We do. We need to read that manual first. There it is, the Life Force manual. I told you I collect all the original game manuals. I don't know how far in the future you'll be watching this video up on the YouTube, but you might have forgotten by then that games used to come with game manuals, because these games came out before the internet was a thing, and you had to write everything up in the manual, and that's how you learned how to play the game. So I love these little things. They're an important part of video game collecting, an important part of video game history. I am pleased to scan these into the computer for you and share them up on the big screen. So that's what I've done. Looks like we got some folks filtering in the chat. I see Mitch there. Good to see you, Mitch. I know you missed a couple episodes this week. We missed you for bar trivia. We had some good bar trivia this week. We definitely did. I think today's bar trivia is going to be a lot of fun too, because games like Life Force, they don't give us a lot of material to work with. So I come up with totally random, bizarre, trivia questions that are all over the map. So I hope you'll enjoy it. I know this is going to be a great game. I agree with you wholeheartedly. All right, let's read the manual first, because that's what we do. That's what we do here on the NES Happy Hour. There it is. It's not a colorful manual. There it is, Life Force. You got your Nintendo seal of quality, well deserved for this game. Your table of contents, congratulations. The home version of Life Force, one of their many original arcade hits. And let's get right to it. So here's the setup, guys. I told you about Zelos, that giant space creature that eats planets. In a remote, quadrant of the universe, there was hatched a hideous creature. His proud parents, Ma and Pa Deltoid, named their only son Zelos, which in alien lingo means one mean son of a gun. In case you were wondering, that's what Zelos translates to, one mean son of a gun. As Zelos grew into an adult space monster, his appetite turned ravenous, his temper became ruthless, and his name proved an understatement. It didn't take long for Zelos to leave the nest and go out on his own, devouring everything in sight, including 3 galaxies, 400 planets, 2 trillion life forms, and a side order of stars. Then your innocent galaxy appeared on Zelos' menu, and he chowed on an entree of roast Gradius, with the planet Latus for dessert. Now the only chance these civilizations have of escaping from his digestive tract lies with you and your starfighting partner. But your odds look pretty grim, for Zelos is full of floating armada terror zones, which are cities that have become part of Zelos after being eaten. They're inside him. Each of these zones is loaded with tremendous firepower, unbelievable destructive surprises. You'll also find that Zelos' heart and soul are positioned safely behind his traitor fleet. That means you'll have to devastate the 6 terror zones and blast away their grotesque mayors before reaching Zelos' main artery and putting an end to his eating binge. So that's what it is. How to play. Soaring on the fringes of the Gradian Galaxy, an ultra-blasting warp-speed starship. Your mission is to destroy Zelos at all costs. Won't come easy, though. Dodge thousands of alien attackers. Utilize your tremendous piloting skills. You better have an itchy trigger finger as well, because you'll gain bonus weapons by wasting certain enemies, capturing their pods, and then powering up. So button mash like crazy. I think that's the message. Keep mashing the fire button. That's what you need to do. It can be played by 1 or 2 players. That's the difference between this game and its precursor, Gradius. You can either pilot the Vic Viper as player 1 or the Road British as player 2. So that's why we named the non-alcoholic drink the Road British. There it is. Unfortunately, we won't get to see that spaceship today. I'll be only playing 1 player, so we'll just be the Vic Viper again. It was constructed at the cost of 60 trillion Gradian dollars, in case you were wondering. It's the pride of the whole Gradius civilization. A pilot can pull 600 Gs at a warp speed of 9 in this baby and still feel like he's lounging in a lazy boy. 600 Gs, really? Really? 600 Gs? Doubtful. The people of Latus, they made the Road British. They've always been known for their wondrous engineering skills, and this space destroyer proves it. This is the only starship in the galaxy to have beaten the Vic Viper during time trials, so it's faster, but it doesn't have as awesome a name. The Vic Viper is an awesome name for a spaceship. The Road British, not so much. Not so much. All right, so there's the controls. It's simple, guys. The B button fires your weapon. The A button powers up. Start button begins and pauses. Select button will, opt into continuing or ending the game or starting the mission, whatever it is. What you guys really need to know, from this page of the manual is this: up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. Anytime you're playing a Konami game, that is what you need to know. At the start screen, very quickly, up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. That is the cheat code. It is built into virtually all of their games, and it does wondrous things. In this case, it will give us 30 lives to start, and we will need all 30. The Galaxy's battlefield. So this is the screen, right? You got Vic Viper's power up, select sign, and the score. So as you're collecting pods, you'll see like a little cursor will move through those 6 boxes. You don't get the power up instantly. So you can collect 1 and take the first power up, or you can wait, collect a second one and take the second power up, or you can go collect like 6 pods. And I know that the last power-up is just like a force field shield. It doesn't give you a better weapon. It just gives you a shield. I don't know what all the other ones are, but I'm sure we're going to read about them here in the manual. So let's see what they are. How to power up. So blasting the enemy craft will sometimes create red power pods. You capture these pods, they move your power-up potential from the first power-up, which is just more speed, to the last power-up, which is the force field I just described. In between, though, you get some new boosts to your weapons. So if you choose to activate the second power-up, you get missiles, which I guess shoot 2 bullets. The third power-up, the ripple laser, wipes out enemies who are attacking from scattered positions. The fourth power-up being the plutonic laser, serious destruction capabilities. The fifth power-up, which I think might be my favorite, is the option. It gives your ship up to 2 extra attackers. If you're teamed with a partner, you can have 2 options between you. That could be interesting. We'll try to see them all in today's game. And of course, the last power-up gives you a shield that basically protects you from damage if you get hit. For a certain, I don't know how many hits you can absorb before the shield disappears, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 1. I don't know how many though, but once the shield's gone, you're back to being pretty vulnerable. 1 hit kills you in this game. All right, there are the 6 terror zones. You start in cell stage 1. In this zone, you'll encounter. The first terror zone you'll encounter comes from the Phenom Galaxy. Awaiting you here is the dreaded Death Hand, a menace that has proved fatal to less skillful starfighters. Second stage, the Volcanic Stage, is the disaster area from a Baltic galaxy. It's one of Zelos' favorite allies since he gets his jollies having molten lava spit in your face. Great, excellent. Third is the Prominence Stage. Scorching fire creatures rage out of control in this Terror Zone 3. And of the hundreds of previous pilots, only a handful have blasted out of here without getting their tails burned. Then, Cell Stage 2. Tiny life forms from the Ithaca Galaxy roam Terror Zone 4. Here, you'll also be pitted against ferocious internal cells that'll zap you when you least expect it. If you're fortunate enough to make it to the 5th stage, that's the Temple Stage. Oh no! The ancient city of temples from the planet Latus has turned against you. What a heartbreaker. Whoever is piloting the Road British will be flying low, as he'll have to blast these expatriates. And then the last stage, the Mechanical City Stage. It's the final barrier, naturally the most destructive. If you make it past here, you'll have only the Mighty One's heart to destroy next. For the sake of millions, let's hope we survive. Man, the rest of the pages of this manual are pretty fun because they just show you all the different types of enemies. So, and they even tell you what zones they're in. So you got your Tabulus in the 4th stage, your Bellbime, looks like a big fang, like a tooth. Your Jelly Pea, the old Jelly Peas from Zone 4. Ugh from Zone 2. The Sharp Crosser all over Zone 1, they are. You got your Spitballs, your Ball Gainus, your Prowler, your Mighty Death Hand, which I believe is the boss from Zone 1. You got your Moes, they look like just turrets there. You got old Bermuda, the Fire Sphere, your Gremlins, your Phoenixes, the Octa, and of course the Glopter. You got the Iron Maiden, perhaps one of the funnest enemies in this game, the Lash, and the Amcarcand Heads. And of course your Crash Bams. Always got to watch out for the Crash Bams. Next we have some bosses. The Mighty Golem. They call them mayors of each stage. The Mighty Golem, the old Cruiser Tetron, the Intruder, looks like some sort of robot with tentacles. Stage 3, you have to beat the Tutankhamun Attack, a giant King Tut head with bubbles. You have to fight the Giga in Stage 5, and then finally, Zelos' heart and soul at the center of this giant space beast we'll spend all game flying through. And that's all you get, folks. That's it. After that, you get your warnings about taking care of your game cartridges, so they last 40 more years. And your compliance with FCC regulations, high scores. Nobody wrote any high scores down in my manual. And then the back cover, which is exactly like the front cover. That is the Life Force manual, folks. That's the setup for today's game. It's just going to be crazy, non-stop action, button mashing. I hope we have some fun. I hope we get some more live viewers in the chat. If any of you guys are filtering filtering in late, say hello. Sometimes my chat doesn't update with the viewer count, so I can't really tell, actually. I mean, actually, I know Mitch is here, but my count still says 0 viewers. So say hello if you feel compelled. I'll give you a little shout out on the stream. But we're going to take a short break. You know, we aren't playing emulation. I do have the original cartridge in this machine behind me. I need to make sure it works. Otherwise, you know, bad things happen on the live show. Some of you were around for some of the episodes where the games didn't cooperate. So we're going to take a short 3-minute break. I'll put the ad roll up. You guys can mix yourself up one of these fine cocktails above me. Grab some snacks. Meet me back here in 3 minutes. Because when we return, we'll fire up the game and we'll get right to it for a full hour of Life Force gameplay on the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. Don't miss it. We'll see you in 3 minutes. All right, guys, welcome back to the NES Happy Hour. I'm your host, Master G, and we are getting ready to thrill you with a very fun gameplay. Today we're going to be playing Life Force on the original Nintendo Entertainment System. So why don't we say a quick prayer to the NES gods. This cartridge can be a little finicky. Oh, first try. Oh, it's a sign. All right. So that's how it works. You see that up there? You can see it. You know, that's what's going on. I think we'll give it one attempt without the Konami cheat code that gives you 30 lives. And we'll see how far we can get without cheating. But I have a feeling after we die, we're going to enter the cheat code in and then continue from there. So that's all I have to say about that. Let's start fresh without the cheat code. All right. All right. Get the pods. Get your power-ups. I think I want that one. Yeah. Yeah. I like having the second, like, spaceship guy, you know what I mean? I think I also like having the speed up, but I don't know. Alright. Power up. Okay. I'm gonna just use it. I'm just gonna use all my power-ups so I have everything. Okay, that was stupid. I'm an idiot. Oh, that was bad. Whoa. Okay, easy. Can you crash into the walls? Does anybody know if you can crash into the walls? I don't actually know. Oh, you can't kill those things. Oh, dang. So it blocks you. So you have to actually, like... Okay, you can crash into the walls. Good lord, guys. That's a game over already. I'm still... This is the warm-up round, guys. You gotta let me have a warm-up round. I've never played this game before. Okay. So this is just like the little freebie section where they give you all the power-ups you could want. You know, because it's just like kind of easy. They're just like, get them all. Do it, you know? I'm gonna get the second one with the little bubble thing or whatever, I think. And then I'll maybe get it one more time. I don't know if I should take the laser power up. Okay, so if you hit the like brown section of that thing, you're good. This one doesn't block me, does it? No. Okay, good. Man, this is dangerous. I just really wanted the power up, you know? Oh, dang it, guys. Okay, we have to remember to just zip forward there. We have to zip forward. What are those things? I can't get close enough really to deal with them. I guess I could maybe. Alright, so the orange one will drop a power up. I'm just gonna take the power up because I think I need these missiles. Oh my goodness, it's the fangs. Can I kill them? Are they killable? I don't think they're killable, guys. Are we ready? Are we ready for the Konami cheat code? Are we ready? I'm gonna do it. I just don't want to have to do this first part of level 1 over and over and over and over and over and over again while we're live. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Up, down, left, right, BA, start. Ready? Up, down, left, right, BA, start. Woo! I did it. Yes! 30 lives. Alright. You know, I knew this was going to be like Gradius. I knew it was going to be like just really hard. Should I use the power up? I don't know. I don't think I need to. I'm going to save it. I just need to remember. I need to remember to like race through that one section. It's like up here. It's right after this, isn't it? Isn't it? Like you just got to go like real fast. No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. Oh, it was this. Dang it! I get distracted by the things. Okay. It's all right. We only have to suffer through that once, right? Maybe I do need like the speed power up because I'm not fast enough to do it otherwise. Okay. Now we're in the Fang section. We only lost 1 life so far, so that's not terrible. We have 1 power up. We just need to stop shooting and focus on flying through the little fangy things. Man. It sucks you can't kill him, you know? I already have... Oh, you kidding me? How am I supposed to know when that's gonna happen? You know? Oh no, I gotta blast my way through this? Oh no. What? That's ridiculous. What is this? I have no idea. I have no idea what's coming. Oh man. Oh man, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like I'm safe in here. Okay, I did that section alright. You have to be slow. I just have to be slow about it. Careful. Careful. What is this? This is bananas. This is bananas here. I don't even know what's happening. Okay. This is intense. What's next? Is this the boss? Are we at the boss? I don't have any power-ups, guys. I just have... What? This has to be the boss, right? It's like a brain? It's like a big brain? Oh, I don't like it. I don't have any power-ups. I'm screwed. Okay, I don't think you can reach me with your weird little arms. Okay, now you can. Now you can. I don't know like what to oh, I gotta shoot his eye maybe? Okay, so we get I need more speed. Like I need a speed power up, I think, because like I'm not fast enough to like get to the eye and then get around. Oh, maybe I am. No, I lied. Maybe I am fast enough. I think you have to shoot the eyeball. So you just have to keep like buzzing around him like this and try to get as many shots on the eyeball as you can. Okay. I think I figured this boss out. I'm good. We're good. We're good. I don't need power-ups. That's right. Okay, here we go. Oh, now it's... Oh, I had no idea. It's going to switch from side-scrolling to top-down? Oh, that's neat. I didn't realize that was part of this game. That's cool. Gradius doesn't do that. Gradius is only left to right. No, but I do need some power-ups here, like legit. I can't be just shooting with my one dumb laser. Now I'm taking the speed power-up too. I need to be a little bit faster. It's just I have to. What was that? What was that like blue one? What did that get me? Anything? That was embarrassing. Now I lost them all. Now I'm in trouble. I don't think it's possible to like do with just a regular laser. Like you have got to have some kind of power up. I think. You know, because like you can't. That was cheap. Holy cow. Oh, this is hard. Really? I like, there's so much variety here, like, I never really think, I don't know what's coming next. I don't have any idea what's gonna happen. This is crazy, though. What? How am I supposed to dodge all that nonsense? At least they don't move left to right, so if I just stay at the bottom of the screen, I should be able to, like, dodge these boulders. Uh-oh. I might have picked the wrong way. I may have picked... Oh no, I think I picked the right way. Okay, but I can't kill those things. Oh, we're doing this again. Alright, I think the middle path was the right path. I'm gonna save it. I want a weapon. I want a weapon power up. I don't want the speed power up. Although I probably do need to be a little bit faster. Oh, please tell me we're almost at the boss. Are we almost at the boss? What? 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 I don't have any way to kill those guys on the side. I don't think I do. Alright, I'll just do it while I'm like invincible, you know? Gonna race over here and do that real quick, because like you gotta kill these guys on the side. There's no way you can do this. Oh my goodness, how many lives did I just lose? How many? Ah! What? This isn't the boss? This is just like a mini boss? Oh guys. Oh, guys. Oh, no. Now it's the real boss. It's one of the... It's the snake thing, isn't it? No. It's the robot octopus. Robot tentacles. What if I just hide over here in the corner? Am I safe? Oh, I am. Look at that. So that's what you need to do. Just hide. Just hide in the... Okay. Never mind. How many lives do I have left? How are you supposed to beat this game with only 3 lives? That's all I have to say about that. That was bananas. I only have 4 lives left for my cheater 30 life start. Man. Kill these like birds. This is the bird level. Dang it. Alright, I guess this is our power up. It's just a laser? Oh god. I'm screwed. Well, this isn't gonna help me. This weird laser power up. Remind me never to take the 4th power up. I guess it's probably really powerful, but you can't shoot enough of it to really Oh, what is this thing? What is this thing? Guys, I think that's it. I only have... What? What was that? What is this? Oh god. If you do the cheat code at the continue screen, you can start with 30 more lives, guys. I just did it. I just did it and it worked. Oh, that was awesome. Alright, great. But I need to get power-ups. What's the 3rd power-up? That was like the scatter gun. Maybe let's... Well, guess we're not getting that power-up. What killed me? What? This is bonkers. This is just bonkers. Can I not kill that thing? What am I supposed to do when that happens? What? What? It's just like, oh, insta-death. What is happening here? There's no way this is real. There's too much happening! How the heck are you supposed to dodge anything? Okay. I think I figured it out. I think I'm figuring it out, guys. I think I'm figuring it out. Still have 10 lives left. What's this one? Why is he so angry? There go all my power-ups. Awesome. Well, that section sucks. I'm just gonna say it. That sucked. But I think we're at a boss. I think this is the boss of stage 3. Oh god, it's like a weird dragon thing. Oh, so far pretty easy. Not gonna lie. Not hard to dodge this guy. I don't have any power-ups either. Like I'm really slow. guess I don't really know what I'm shooting at. Is it his eye that I have to hit? Can't tell. I can't tell which hit is making the weird noise. Something's making a different sound when I hit it. Boom! That's how you do that. That's how you do that. You just enter the cheat code and die a million times, and then you win. It's easy. Yes, the scatter. That's the one I want. The scatter gun. Get my speed boost and my scatter gun. I don't know. Is it the one I want? Doesn't seem to be helping me very much, does it? Oh, crashed into the wall. It's like cells. It's like a blood cell. Like we're like in the monster's artery or something. Isn't that weird? That's pretty neat. Seven lives left on my cheat code on my second go. Dude, what is that thing? He's like tailing me. What? 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 Oh no, what is this? What is this thing gonna do? Oh, it just sort of pops, does it? Oh, I almost made it through that. Well, this is my last life. My last life on this second set of 30 lives. Look, even the game can't handle this much nonsense on the screen at once. What? What? Oh my god, you ready? Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start. Another 30 lives. Oh, I hope we get unlimited continues. Maybe we'll beat this game with the cheat codes. I need a drink though. I'm gonna have to pause because this is intense. There's a lot of button mashing going on here, guys. What do you think of this game? We'll take a little breather and chat a little bit. Anybody have any strong opinions about it? I love the design. I will say that. Too hard though. Much too hard. If you're counting at home, I'm on stage 4, and I have used 60 lives. That's right, 60 lives. I've died 60 times in about 20 minutes. True story. Oh my god, here we go. We ready? Let's do it. Let's go again, let's go again. Man, I wish you could kill things. There's so much stuff that you just can't kill. Nope. No chance. Got a shield. I got a shield power up. That could be helpful here, right? Because these things can't be killed either, can they? It's just a lot of like dodging little bubble things. I don't think I can kill these things. Oh, I think I killed that one. They just take 800 hits. Ah! I knew it was coming too. Woo! Wow, way too many bullets here, guys. Way too many bullets. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna run over here. This is neat, man. This game, the level design in this game is neat. That's all I can say about it. This is pretty awesome for a game from the 80s. Way too hard. Way too hard. Way too hard, guys. Way too hard. What is this? How it just keeps disappearing and reappearing? What am I supposed to do? I don't understand. Are you giving me a chance to get some more boosts? Oh, good, a boss. Oh, what is this thing? It's like his rib cage. The alien. It's an alien rib cage with shrimps, with little shrimps bouncing around. The alien rib cage full of little shrimps from last night. That's kind of a weird section. I guess you don't have to do much there. Oh god, what is this thing? What is this thing? Got myself trapped. Gotta stay in the middle of the screen, I think. You run out of real estate real fast in this game. Oh, look, an eyeball! What? What? Bizarre. Real bizarre. Oh, I beat him, but I also died. But that's okay, because I'm on, what am I on, like, life number 70? Have I died 70 times yet? Okay, here we go. We gotta focus. We're gonna beat this game today with the cheat code, for sure. For sure. I'm really fast now. I'm really fast. Whew. What? No way. Oh, that's a joke. Nothing I can do about that. These guys are kind of easy to deal with, though, so far. They don't explode and kill you. What's that? What's that? Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Oh, what is this? Oh, man. How am I supposed to get through there? Ah! What's up, Fitzy Bitsy? Oh, come here. My co-host just barged in. There he is. There he is. There's our puppy friend, little Fitz for Fitzgerald. Oh, come on. Come on, Fitz. I gotta pay attention, man. You gotta help me out here. You gotta help me out here, Fitz. At least they give you some much needed chance at power-ups here. Let's just take that one, because I feel like that one might be helpful. Oh, you're sitting on my hand, Fitz. You're sitting on my hand, on my controller hand, buddy. 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 How do I kill this thing? I've hit it 100 times. It's just spitting out power-ups, though. I'll take those. Alright, let's go fast. One speed boost, and this thing. I have 8 lives left out of my third set of 30 lives. Wow. That can't be real, right? Oh, God. What? 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 Bananas. Oh, you're licking my hand while I'm playing, Fitz. While I'm playing. Oh, this is hard. Okay. We got 5. Fitz, don't lick my hand, buddy. Fitz. Fitz, no. Fitz, no. What is that thing gonna do? It's gonna shoot at me. Oh no. Well, there's no way to dodge that, so guess that's that. Oh no! No! You're so close. Oh, boss time. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's the Tutankhamun attack. Oh no, what's he doing? What's he doing? Okay, hold on. Fitz, you gotta stop licking my hand. He's licking my hand while I'm pushing buttons on the controller. Oh my goodness, Fitzy Bitsy. Do you want to make an appearance? I feel like you want to make an appearance here. You want to say hello while we're paused? Let's say hello. This is Fitz. If you're wondering why this is the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G, it's because Fitz sometimes likes to sit in my lap while I play Nintendo. He adds commentary for all the other dogs out there that watch the show. You know, I'm sure he's communicating to them what they need to know about Nintendo. Oh, buddy. All right. Let's say hello to the people, and then we got to beat this boss. Oh, you're going to go full gremlin on us, are ya? Full gremlin on us. What? Say hi to the people. Okay. You going to let me play? No? Not going to let me play, guys. He's not going to let me finish the game. He says no go, bro. And that was my loyal co-host, Fitz for Fitzgerald. You guys ready? I'm going to fire it up again. Let's go. I mean, am I hurting him? No. I'm not doing anything. This is all just, like, pointless, isn't it? I don't know what's happening. I mean, I'm hitting the King Tut, but, like, I don't think it's, like, hurting him. Oh, here we go. I don't like that he's coming at me like this. Why is he coming at my face here? What? How are you supposed to do this? Oh, he's coming at me again. What? Up, down. Up, down, left, right, B, A, start. Alright, another 30 lives. Took us 90 lives to get to this point. We died 90 times, in case you guys are counting. 90. 90 deaths. And 91. There's 91, folks. And 92. Ha! Oh, God. What? That's unfair. Can I kill any of these? Or no? No, we can't kill any of these? These are not killable? They're just obstacles? I swore I killed one of these before. Maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering. Okay, I want the little missiles, because I don't know how you're supposed to deal with these things. Like, seriously. Whatever. Whoa! Dude, just relax. Don't come at me. Don't come at me like that. Kill this thing quick. Kill the other one quick. No, maybe not. Maybe I'll just crash. Maybe I'll just crash and get killed. Crash and burn. That's an option too, I guess. I need some power-ups. Where are my power-ups at? I lost 10 lives. That's 100. We've died 100 times in this game. It's official. 101. 101 deaths. In 30 minutes? 102. We need like a counter. We need like an aggregate counter at the bottom of my stream that shows how many times... Oh my God. Oh my gosh. This is bananas. Good. Good, great. I want the shield. That's what I want. That's what I want next. I want 2 more power-ups, and then I'm getting that shield. Alright, shield. Excellent. I hate this game. Well, that shield didn't last long, did it? No, it did not. Okay, I feel like shooting is pointless in this section because it's just navigation, really. Oh my god, it's so hard. These sections aren't hard, but getting to there was hard. What's up here, and why is it like a... Okay, I see. Okay, so there's power-ups in there. That might be good to know. For next time. Oh, okay, cool. Instant death. That's fun. Can I just stay at the bottom of the screen here? How many deaths are we up to? This is our 4th set of 30, and we're down 20 lives. So I think that means 110 deaths so far. Oh, good. Power-ups are pointless because there's no escaping any of that nonsense. Oh my god. We're gonna need to use another 30 lives on this level. We are. No power-ups. Again, going into the boss. But I have 8 lives this time. Oh god, here we go. Yeah. Cheers, folks. I hope we get it done. I hope we get it done this time. I hope we do. I don't know if I might set a record for most deaths in a single game in the space of 1 hour. We should mark this. This could be an historic moment. Like, I don't even know if I'm hurting this thing. If I'm being honest, like I don't even think I am. Like I'm just goofing around here. All right, I guess I am hurting it because it's making the sound. It's making that different sound when I hit it. But I don't know what to do when it comes at me like this. Like, oh, I guess it just really back off, bro. Back off. Coming at me again. I just fly around it because I can't hurt it when he's over there. I guess that's what you have to do. That's what you have to do when he comes at you. Thank God! All right. Man, we can't have too much more to go, right? They're fast. These buggers are fast. I'm going to use the speed one. I think I'm going to need it to dodge these. I'm just going to take the speed boost here. Oh, this is trippy. Look at this. It's like little rainbow marbles flying at me for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's happening here. It is fast though. There is no way I'm dodging any. Are you serious? Uh-oh, Fitzy's angry. Oh, that was it. That was our last continue. No. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm exhausted. I don't know about you guys, but I am exhausted. Let's recap, because I don't think we're going to get back into more gameplay here. I just want to remember what I've accomplished here. Okay, so we beat Cell Stage 1. We beat the Volcanic stage. We beat the Prominence stage. We beat Cell Stage 2. And we just beat the Temple stage. So we were in the final stage. The last of 6. We were. That was the last level. That was where we would face the boss. But you only get... You get your first set and then 3 more continues. And we use the Konami cheat code for all of it. So we started with 30 lives. Then we got an additional 90 lives. That's right, 90 lives. Which means we lost 120 lives. In 40 minutes, I think it was 40 minutes, we burned through 120 lives in this game, and we didn't even beat it. We only got to stage 5. So, let that be a lesson for you guys. Let that be a lesson for you that even with 120 lives, you will probably not be able to beat this game. Now, you guys might be able to beat it. Master G, we all just witnessed Master G make an attempt, but I was unsuccessful in beating it even with 120 lives, guys. That's it. I think that's it. I think that's all we're going to do for Life Force today. My hands are tired. I've been button mashing for 40 minutes straight. I've died way too many times. I just can't make another go of it because we only got like 15 minutes left and we're not even going to get out of stage 1 with 30 lives. You know it. You know that's how it's going to go. Fun game, though. I will tell you, if you're just looking for one old school video game to keep in the house that you can play mindlessly for just like an hour after work, this is a good one. This is a good one because you can use that cheat code and you can just mash away, go bananas, and just have fun doing it. That was Life Force on the NES, guys. The fun's not over on the show. We're going to return after a short 3-minute break. We're going to do our bar trivia challenge. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's 5 multiple choice questions. We'll put the chat up above me so you guys watching live, you can shout out your answers, yell them, put them in the chat. We play for pride. It's very hard to go 5 for 5. I make my questions pretty tough. So if nothing else, you can just guess. But we definitely strongly encourage audience participation for the Bar Trivia Challenge segment. And we're going to start that right after this break. So we'll see you then. Guys, welcome back to the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. I'm your host, Master G. You've tuned in just in time for the Bar Trivia Challenge. It's how we end every single episode of the NES Happy Hour. This is our 84th one. I do the math in my head. I guess that means I've presented to you all for bar trivia. Would have been 415 questions so far since this show started back all the way back in season 1. We've been doing the bar trivia challenge at the end of every show. Hey, today's no exception. This is the Life Force edition. Yes, that's right. The game today we played was Life Force. I have scoured the internet for 5 multiple choice questions. You will get choices A, B, C, or D. I will put 10 seconds on the clock. Audience participation encouraged. So if you're watching live, this chat from now on, that's where all your chats are going to be seen forever by everyone. So shout out your answers. We're all friendly here. The questions are pretty hard. I mean, I think folks who tune in normally, they'll tell you it's very hard to go 5 for 5. We've done 83 shows so far, and I think it's only happened 4 times. So will today be your day? I don't know, but it doesn't hurt to guess if you don't know the answer. So shout out your answers, A, B, C, or D. Put them up in the chat. Like I said, there's going to be 5 multiple choice questions in order. Well, I write them all up, and then I put them in order of which ones I think are the easiest to which ones I think are the hardest. And I always save my favorite one for last, no matter what. So I think without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Let's get started with the Bar Trivia Challenge. Here's your question. Question number 1. Start things off. A little warm-up question. It is this. Life Force was not the original name for today's game upon its release in Japan. In the original Japanese release, the game was named which of the following? Was it A, Galaxian? Was it B, space snake? Was it C, salamander? Or was it D, road British? Those are your choices. What was the original name for the original release of this game in Japan and in arcades? Not Life Force. It was not Life Force. That's the name they gave it when it came over to North America. But what was its original name? Those are your choices, folks. I will start the clock now. You have 10 seconds. Shout out your answers. Get them in the chat there for us. Mitch, you weren't around. You weren't around at the beginning for the cocktails. That's a good guess. Your guess is A. Does anybody else have a guess? Does anybody else? Anybody else would like to play today? We had a special guest yesterday play trivia for the first time. I think it was the first time she ever tuned in, just in time for trivia. Ooh, the answer is not A. The answer is salamander, and that is the name of this delicious green cocktail that we made up today. Named in honor of the original name for this game, the spiritual successor to Gradius, the sequel, was originally called Salamander for some reason. Maybe after one of those like snake-like creatures, those like space dragons. I don't know. But it was called Salamander, and then they named it Life Force when it came over to North America. So, yeah, that was the original name. And you might be wondering, Master G, how are you going to come up with 5 questions about a game like this? Well, I'll tell you, because some of the questions are going to have to do with salamanders, including this next question. Question number 2 is this. Which of the following fun facts are true about salamanders in the animal kingdom? Guys, I've said before, some games are easy for me to find 5 trivia questions to connect to. Shooters, they just don't give me any material to work with. Like, I can't figure out any good stuff to turn into trivia questions. We're fortunate enough to have the salamander theme, so that's what this question number 2 is about, salamanders. Which of the following facts are true? A, they can regenerate lost limbs. B, they are cannibals. C, they are nocturnal. Or D, all of the above. Those are your choices. Which of the following fun facts are true about salamanders in the animal kingdom? A, they can regenerate their lost limbs. B, they are cannibals. C, they are nocturnal. Or D, all of the above. Think about it. You have 10 seconds. I'm going to start the clock now. All right, guys. I see extra viewers. I see you guys in the chat. Think about it. Get your guesses in there. You can play. It's fun. Mitch is a regular on the show. He was one of our 5 for 5s, I think. But not today, because the answer is actually D, all of the above. They can regenerate lost limbs. You are correct. So maybe we'll give you a half point because you're not wrong by guessing A. However, the answer we were looking for was D, all of the above. They are able to regenerate their lost limbs. They also eat each other, with surprising regularity. When I was reading about salamanders in the animal kingdom, like it's totally normal for them to just eat other salamanders anytime they can find other salamanders to eat. And they are nocturnal, so the answer is D, all of the above. A, B, C, all of them. All right. We will give you a half point, Mitch. So you are, in fact, half a point out of 5 so far. But I have confidence. I have confidence that you will get another question. Will it be question number 3? I don't know. How much do you know about Greek? Probably not a lot, because you know how I like to do this. I like to take it in different directions. I like to bring in trivia from all over the place. It is a true bar trivia challenge. Question number 3 is this: the name salamander comes from an ancient Greek word, salamandra, meaning what? Does it mean fire lizard? Does it mean demon snake? Does it mean water dragon? Or does it mean mud slime? Those are your choices. The name salamander, it derives from the ancient Greek word salamandra, and in ancient Greek, salamandra translates to one of these. Which is it? Fire lizard, demon snake, water dragon, or mud slime? You have 10 seconds. Shout them out. What you got? You're going with A, fire lizard, Mitch. Anybody else care to venture a guess? I'll give you 2 more seconds to consider playing along at home. No? Mitch, you are correct. The answer is fire lizard. Interesting little tidbit of trivia that you might find curious. The reason they used the word salamandra to describe these creatures in the ancient Greek is because oftentimes, whenever the ancient Greeks would toss logs onto a fire, they were full of salamanders because they were asleep in these logs, basically, getting ready to wake up or whatever. So they'd grab firewood for their fires, and they'd always be tossing logs on the fires. And as soon as they throw the log in the fire, all these little slightly burnt up, I like to imagine it's like a cartoon, like they throw it in the fire, and then all these like lizards scurry away like, I'm a fire. I don't know if that's how it was, but that's why they called them salamandra, because they were always like living in the logs that they would toss on fires, and then they'd scurry away right away because they didn't want to get burned. So they called them the fire lizards, the salamandra, and it stuck, and now we call them salamanders. Believe it or not. Little fun facts for you guys here on the NES Happy Hour. We like to make sure this show's a little bit educational, at least give you some useless knowledge you can share with your friends and family to impress them. All right. That means you're 1.5 out of 5, 1.5 points today, Mitch. That is respectable. Question number 4, though, I think is probably the hardest one, and it's up next. It is this. According to the NES manual for Life Force, what is the meaning of the name Zelos in alien lingo? Zelos being the name of the giant space monster where the game takes place. I gave you guys the answer to this one. I made a point when we got to this section of the manual to read it very clearly and carefully out loud because I wanted someone to get question number 4. It's a hard one. But according to the NES manual for Life Force, what is the meaning of the name Zelos in quote-unquote alien lingo? Is it A, one hungry little salamander? Is it B, one mean son of a gun? Is it C, one ugly space beast? Or is it D, one smelly hatchling? Those are your choices. It was covered in the manual segment. You are right. I did say this earlier. In alien lingo, Zelos, the name of the space monster, means what? Those are your choices. You have 10 seconds. Get those answers in the chat for us. Starts now. What do you think it is? You're going with B, one mean son of a gun. We'll give the others a chance to consider answering. Anyone? Mitch, you are correct. B is the answer. One mean son of a gun. Ma and Pa Deltoid spawned a little hatchling in the universe, and they named him Zelos. Why? Because Zelos means, in alien lingo, one mean son of a gun. And these are some bad dudes, man. Ma and Pa Deltoid and their son Zelos, they just roam around the universe eating planets and solar systems and stars and galaxies and just destroying everything. So that's why they named him Zelos, one mean son of a gun. You are correct. All right, guys. Those of you who have played before know we always save my Master G's favorite question for last. And I'm about to reveal it now. There it is. This is a fun one. A little bit of movie trivia, a little bit of pop culture for you movie nerds out there. By the time the game Life Force arrived in the United States, we already had a film by the same name. We already had a movie, a well-known movie, a cult classic movie, and that movie was called Life Force. But the question is, what was that 1985 sci-fi horror film Life Force about? So it came out first, and then when they renamed this game Life Force, I bet a couple people knew. I bet a couple people were like, "Oh, like the movie," but it's not based on the movie. The movie came first and had nothing to do with the game. They both shared the name Life Force. The question is, what was that movie about? Was it about A, an invasion of Earth by space vampires? Is it B, about the reigniting of the dying sun? Was that movie about C, an apocalyptic fight for oil? Life Force. Was it about D, ghosts that can reanimate dead bodies? Life Force. That was the name of the 1985 sci-fi horror film. Became something of a cult classic. Mitch, I think you're right. It is not known as being a good movie, but that doesn't make it less fun to watch. What was that movie about? You have 10 seconds. Your choices are up on the screen. Let me know your answers. It's a good B movie. That's probably right. I misread your chat. I thought your little correction was that you said it was a good movie and you meant to say it was not a good movie. It's a great B movie, and it really is a cult classic. If you haven't watched Life Force, it is good for a laugh. It really happened. It's a great movie. It's not going to be winning any awards in filmmaking, I'll tell you that. Mitch, you're going with D, ghosts that can reanimate dead bodies. Interesting. Does anybody else have a guess? Has anybody seen Life Force? The answer is actually A. Yes, A, that's correct. I believe it starts out in space, in something of an international space station, where they discover some alien life force that takes over, or I forget how they're introduced to it. But essentially what these aliens are space vampires. They board the ship and they suck the life force out of the humans. And then they go to Earth disguised as humans, and they have to continue sucking the life force out of humans to survive. Like a vampire would suck blood to exist. So that's essentially what it is. It's like, let's make a vampire movie that's like a hybrid alien vampire movie where the aliens are like vampires, but instead of sucking blood, they suck the spiritual energy out of humans, and that's how they stay alive. It's called Life Force. It came out in 1985. I can only categorize it as a science fiction horror film. It is most certainly a B movie, we'll call it. But it's fun to watch. It's not a good, you'll have a laugh, we'll say that. So check out Life Force if you get a chance, and definitely check out this game if you get a chance. The NES version of Life Force is top-notch, incredibly difficult, but no less enjoyable. And I had a blast playing it with you. I had a blast with trivia. Give yourselves a round of applause. Mitch, you went 2.5 for 5. That is probably par for the course. I think on average people only get 2 questions, sometimes 3 questions. So 2.5. Good job. Thank you for playing, and thank you guys all for tuning in. That's it for today's show. You guys were great. It was a lot of fun. I hope you were thoroughly entertained. Guys, if you enjoyed the show, it would mean the world to us to have you as a subscriber to our channel here, Retro Gaming Adventures with Master G. And on YouTube, subscriptions are free. So all you have to do is click the subscribe button to become a fan of the NES Happy Hour and all of the great content we put out here on Retro Gaming Adventures with Master G. We appreciate it. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you're listening to me say this right now and you haven't clicked that subscribe button, go ahead and do it right now. Do it right now. And, check out our website too, www.fitsandmasterg.com. We have tons of great stuff up there. You can actually watch our live shows right on the website. You can watch all the past episodes of the NES Happy Hour on the website if you like. You can donate financially to the show if you feel compelled. You can purchase some merchandise here and there. You can also get our drink recipes the night before. I put up the 2 cocktail recipes right after today's show for tomorrow's show. So if you want to make sure you have all the ingredients, if you're going to the store tonight, go ahead and check out the website, pull down the recipes, and get everything together. So tomorrow, when you tune in live for another episode of the NES Happy Hour at 4 p.m. Eastern here on the channel, you'll be ready to go with your cocktails and your cocktail recipes. Additionally, our social media links are up there on the website. Easiest way to get over to Twitter and follow us there. The handle is Hey Master G, but we're always posting when we're going live, episodes you missed. I share all the manuals nowadays, and that's kind of fun if you want to keep a copy for yourself. What else do? We do polls sometimes, a lot of artwork, and just have a good time on Twitter with a fan base. We're up to like 2,400 followers on Twitter. If only I could get all those people to subscribe to the channel, right? Anyways, we are going to be back tomorrow with another episode, episode 5 of season 5, and you guys know how we do it on Friday. We always save the Friday games for wild cards. They're usually terrible games, because I feel like, well, if it's a Friday game, everybody's got places to go. We'll play the game. If it's ridiculous, we'll make fun of it, and we'll quit early so everybody can have a fun Friday night. Tomorrow, we are going to be playing our first sports game of Season 5. We are going to be playing John Elway's Quarterback. Not as good as Tecmo Bowl. It is a football game. It is licensed by John Elway himself. His big old ugly mug is right there on the cover. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun to check out. We're going to play some football on the show tomorrow. Same time, same place. 4 p.m. Eastern with our terrible game Fridays, and that's what we're going to be playing. I hope you guys tune in, because as you know, it's not just about the gameplay. We are going to have 2 great cocktail recipes. We're going to take a look at the manual. We're going to probably end up making fun of this game together on the live show. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a blast to play. Some of our Friday games have surprised me. I've actually really enjoyed them, and I've actually realized I don't know why people say this is such a bad game. I loved it. Whether or not tomorrow's game will be in the hidden gem category or the complete turd category, well, you'll just have to tune in to find out. I've never played it before. I'll be playing it for the first time, so you'll be experiencing it with me. And then, of course, we will have 5 more bar trivia questions for our bar trivia challenge. As you might have guessed, they will be all about John Elway and his illustrious career. So study up on your John Elway facts. He's a football player here in the United States, American football, that is. And you could go 5 out of 5. They're all going to be John Elway questions. So I think that's it for tonight, guys. I think I'm signing off. Hope you guys have a great evening, and I hope we see you again tomorrow, same time, same place, here on Retro Gaming Adventures with Master G. This, the NES Happy Hour. We will see you next time. Bye.